Welcome to this week's Flight Simulator Marketplace update. In this update we're gonna look at the latest releases and specifically only the new stuff which has been added to the marketplace. This is a new type of video which I'm gonna, publish on my channel. It will be an experiment for a while because I want to see how popular it is and how many people are liking it or not liking it, of course. So let's get started, right? So in the marketplace there are a few new things. First of all, there's the Longitude Special Livery Pack from RM Studios. It's now being discounted, as you can see, so it's pretty cheap, and it will simply give you additional liveries for the Longitude aircraft. So if you're a fan of Longitude, you might consider to buy this one. Right, so what has been included? Well, let's have a look at it. There are now 10 custom liveries for the Cessna C700 Longitude. So be aware that only contains 10. They are 4K optimized. It says good optimization and high detailed textures. Here you can see some examples, right? Not all 10 of them I expect, but hey, this looks like a little bit like a Norwegian aircraft almost. So cool things, right? So this is the first thing which has been added. The second one is again, a livery update. It's the A320 Europe Soccer team from RM Studios. Again, from our friends from RM Studios. They've added some liveries for the Airbus A320 for the following teams. I'm not going to read out all the list. So here you can see some examples, right? You can see here Juventus, you can see here Milan, Liverpool, some other ones, Barcelona, Chelsea, Arsenal. And then the last page looks like something from Paris, right? Paris Saint-Germain probably, and SC Bayern München. So a lot of liveries, but only if you're a soccer fan, then you will probably like this livery pack. Then of course we've got something for New Zealand, because the World Update number 12 has been released this week. So Nordheim Solutions decided to also add an Adventure New Zealand, which is both a bush trip, which is built on the bush trip injector, right? So that simply adds missions to the existing content of Flight Simulator 2020. So what's been included? Well, a lot of fun, right? In the World Update itself. What's been included in this package? Well, that's, I would say, our only missions, based on from what I understood. The good thing is that there are also two flight models or flight manuals available, which you can access once you've downloaded this mission pack, I should say it. So 2 bush trips, one on the North Island and South Island of New Zealand. Well, that's good. It also includes some locations like the Hobbit, right, for Lord of the Rings. There's another video on my channel where I also fly over it, so really cool. So next one is Africa number 3 by Migman's Flight Sim Museum. This adds new stuff for Africa, and then specifically this is the content, right? 24 flights in Ivory Coast, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia, Madagascar, Malawi, Mali, Mauritius and Morocco. So this is again a pack with round trips, with VFR and with landmarks. So this is, I would say, part of a pack, right? So this is pack number 3, as you can see. The entire pack for Africa is 4 packs, but that's likely due to the fact that Asobo and Microsoft didn't spend too much time on updating that continent. But hey, maybe we'll do it in the future. So features real-world visual references, right? So they've added their own point of interest. There's now a video or hundreds of videos of Migman's World Tour products. And each flight can be completed in less than an hour in a light aircraft, right? So it looks like this is both a combination of landmarks as well as, I would say, the flights which you can buy from them. Well, the next one is number 4. I will not go to that list again, right? So number 1 and number 2 were already released, but now number 3 and number 4 are available. Then the local legends, the DHC4 Caribou from Microsoft and ORBX. The aircraft is, I would say, pretty cheap, right? It's not that I would say expensive, and that's what you kind of expect with those local legends, right? So in this case, the DHC4 Caribou, it's a twin engine, short takeoff and landing cargo aircraft produced by aerospace manufacturer de Havilland, Canada, and you will get, let's say, this nice one. for you if you buy it, right? So there are multiple liveries. One of them you just saw it, right? Was a military livery. But if we go to the content, you can see that I'd say this cockpit is, I would say, pretty high detailed, right? I didn't buy it, to be honest, because I already have another DHC aircraft, and I'm waiting for that nice aircraft, which is being released on the 27th, right? Which is Monday, the Antonov AN20. So some cool pictures, which you can see over here. Of course, a Canada livery, because the aircraft manufacturer is originally from Canada. An Army livery. Then some other liveries, blue and yellow. Some more details about the cockpit. You can see that they really spent some serious time on this. So if you bought this one, then I challenge you right? Leave a comment in the comment box of this video and let me know how this one is. Then the Kawasaki BK117, which is published by Serie, and it's one of the helicopters which has been added to Flight Simulator 2020. So it's an aircraft, Kawasaki BK117. The good thing is that it's both compatible for the Xbox, as it looks like, but also for the PC. And here you can see some screenshots, right? So nice helicopter. Nice one. What does it add? Well, it will give you a high detailed model, fully animated, 3D cockpits, animated. 90% of all the couches are animated. Frame rate friendly. That's really important, right? Because some of the aircrafts, I would say, have a huge impact on the frame rate. And the high detailed textures, 4K up to 8K high definition PBR. So you will get this nice helicopter. The screenshots, right? We already had a look at it. So you can even look from the passenger seats. And that's what you will get. It's not mentioned in any release notes how many liveries are there. So likely it's only one livery. Then we've got LSP Langenthal Airport by Flylogic Software. Langenthal is located in Switzerland. As you can see, it's a smaller airport, but it also has a nice play garden where you can drink and eat. So where is it located? Well, it's 5 kilometers southwest of Langenthal, right? Langenthal, the city, and it's located in the area of the political municipality of Bleichenbach. What does it include? Well, completely recreated scenery, realistic and high defined description of the airport, and optimally created for Microsoft Flight Simulator from World Update 6, right? That's really important. Always make sure that it's compatible with the World Update, because in some cases it's not, and then you will have, I'd say, weird things. Right, so what's more, lifelike lightning effects, animated people, landing director indicators, and static vehicles, gliders and trailers. Unfortunately, no animated ones, but it's how it is, right? So this is for the kids if they want to play. Some people, the restaurant, of the hangars, refueling stations, and some more stuff, right? I'm not gonna show you every screenshot. Next one is the Mi24, also by Serie. Again, a new helicopter. This looks like, I would say, a really cool one. It's again highly modeled, 3D cockpit, frame rate friendly, highly detailed textures, 4K, 8K high definition PBR. It's the MIL Mi24, which is a large helicopter, gunship attack helicopter, low capacity troop master with room for 8 passengers, right? So you can have, I would say, 8 passengers in this helicopter. And moving around the pictures, maybe I should go here. So you can see the cockpit. If I look at the screenshots, I'm really doubting if the cockpit is really high texture, because if I see this, it looks like that it's not highly detailed. It looks like a little bit fuss compared to the, I would say, other scenery pieces. But hey, if you like helicopters, this might be something for you. Continuing with Christchurch. Christchurch is one of those cities which is also part of World Update number 12, because it's in New Zealand. And that's why this developer, NZA Simulations, decided to release a new aircraft, or new airport, sorry, an updated airport I should say, Christchurch International Airport, both available on the Xbox as on the PC. It's a ProLine Plus branding, represents a new era of flight sim scenery development, so it looks like this developer has started a new line where they add high quality content to Flight Simulator. So what's included? right? Simulations Pro and Plus Airport, the full 3D custom modeled airport, including all the surrounding business parks. Interesting. And today's full PBR, true to life runways and aprons, all the lines, all the fences, high resolution, custom approach, and a terraformed runway, and the parking position set up with correct airline codes for compatibility with air traffic mods such as AIGL and FSLTL. That's really cool. And includes NZFDS King Air livery. So that's cool. So a lot of things which they have added. Also, there are some full 3D interiors, and that's something which is something you will see more and more. I think on the community there's a really cool free one for Oslo Gardermoen that also includes a complete, I would say, the interior of the almost the entire airport, I would say. In this case, they also did it for the main terminal and all the boarding areas. The Novotel, the HC Tower, but also the GCH Aviation Private Jet Terminal and helicopters at the south end of the airport. So, cool stuff. Some new sounds and some new animations which they have added. So, keep in mind that this one also requires you to have the VDGS, the custom nose-in guidance system. And that's really cool. Not sure if they have included a picture for that. So, let's have a look at that. So here you can see some pictures of the aircraft, including the interior. Landing, of course, on the runway. I don't think they have it included, unfortunately. Yeah, here it is. So this system, that depends on that VDGS solution, because this will tell you how close you are to the, say, to the parking spot, right? And some more information about the flight number and the let's say, I think the location where you fly to, if I'm correct, right? So cool stuff. Then the next one is Sarasota Knight enhanced by Dream Scenery. Sarasota in Florida, as you can see here. So they I would say optimize the light, and if you see this picture, it looks really beautiful, right? Some more enhanced views, as you can see. So Sarasota is a city located in the US state of Florida in the county of Sarasota. Well, that's cool. And here you can see the lightning enhancements which they made for you. So if you're living there and you like flying there also in the night, then this is probably some package which you might want to buy. Then the next one is Seoul Knight enhanced, also from Dream Scenery. Other city, but same enhancements, right? So they enhanced the Seoul Knight light. So if we look at this picture, you can see that they made some modifications which make Seoul even brighter in the night hours. So cool to see that they have added that one. Next one is the Fabio Leon Bentley Airport. That's located in Colombia, in Salva, and the airport code is SKMU, and it's being delivered by you by Wing Sim. This includes several enhancements, right? It's one of the smaller airports, as it's mentioned here, but it supports IFR operations as well with certain restrictions. So be aware of that. And here you can see some smaller images. So cheap airport. So cool. If you love small airports and if you love flying in Colombia, then this might be an add-on which you want to buy. Next one is the Jorge Chávez International Airport. That's in Lima, in Peru. Also received a massive update, right? There are now 3 types of custom working jetways. Updated satellite imagery, custom ground vehicles, new towers, runways, and terminal construction works. GSX ready, right? So if you're using GSX, that's good because it's now GSX ready, right? So you can fully integrate with GSX. And handmade textures with PBR materials. And of course the custom ground textures. So here are some screenshots. It's created by PK Sim, and as you can see, I would say, looks really cool, right? These are just some screenshots. I will not go to all of them. So a lot of details also here, a lot of, I would say, marketing materials also included, some parking spots. That's good. And then of course the last one, but that one probably, I would say, I hope you already installed it. It's World Update number 12, New Zealand, right? That one has been released earlier this week. It was sometimes a little bit frustrating based on the forum post. I saw a lot of people were expecting it earlier, but unfortunately we need to wait till the end of the day, at least here in EMEA, if you're living in the Central European time zone. That was released at 12 o'clock, I think. And that includes massive things, right? It includes the triangulated irregular network modeling for several cities. This is something they changed, right? Because they now say high resolution photogrammetry data and triangulated irregular network modeling. I think one of them is the photogrammetry content. The other content is simply, I would say, the mountains and the elevation which is there, but not sure. Something which I probably have missed. A lot of cool things, right? Like the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit film trilogy locations, some of them, and several other enhancements like additional airports and of course additional missions, additional bush flights and additional landing challenges. And here you can see one of those buildings, right? You can see it's this Tower Airport, which has received an update. But if you look at this looks really cool. So if you didn't download this one yet, then there's some good news, because this one is for free. So go to the content manager and or go to the marketplace and then download it. It will cost you some disk space, of course, but all kind of cool stuff. So here ends the first video about what's new in the marketplace this week. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.